I'm Ensign Strider with a quick update, progress report type thing regarding the Bleach animes. Now, I have been set back a bit. Maybe now the first episode might appear maybe early to mid March. The reason why I had a setback is because I had everything I needed to get going. Um, that's Sony Movie Studio Platinum 12 as well, by the way. If you were wondering why I was just randomly holding up a box. So I had everything I needed to get going. I installed it, I loaded it up. I was instantly lost when I loaded it up. I was just like, I'm trapped in the Matrix. It was confusing to say the least. You may as well have just put me at the helm of a nuclear submarine and expected me to know how to run it. I was completely and utterly baffled, but I played around with it, trying to learn all the ins and outs. Um, I'd say it was hella confusing for someone like me who's a bit of a dinosaur, been left behind technologically. Um, if you know me well enough, you'll know that I may have even discussed it on my channel on occasion that I enjoy writing. I still use pen and paper to write. I prefer that medium. And if you go back enough years, you'll know that I owned a typewriter at one point, which I really did enjoy with the sound the keys make and the changing of the ink ribbons, even though they were kind of expensive and difficult to get hold of. I had to actually order them offline, online, which offline. You see, when I say off, I've said this in my videos quite a few times. When I say offline, I mean I have to order them off the internet. So yeah, the just the changes of the ink ribbons and all that sort of thing, very hands-on, and I really enjoy that method. It's very craftsman-like. I do enjoy writing using tools. It feels like you're distancing yourself from your project if you're using a computer. Although with the Bleach Anime reviews, it's because I'm going to be cutting it and editing it together. I think I'm going to be enjoying that because it's kind of like workmanish. So it's not. I'm not going to say like, oh, it's just completely against what I'm about. It's like, no, it's learning something new, new way of doing things, and I'm going to stick with it because I really want to do this and get it out there. So it's going to be a bit late. The reason why it's going to be a bit late, I just derailed there for a second, is I have a new laptop now. The previous laptop, there was a power surge and it fried the motherboard, which means the power wouldn't turn on. So yeah, I thought you have things, it's a fuse box that protects against power surges, but apparently not. It fried the motherboard. I took it back to the store. It still had its warranty on. It was a very nice laptop as well. It was a shame because it was worth £600 brand new. But I got it at a bargain price because the main reason why they couldn't shift this laptop was because it had Windows 8. It was a fraction of that price. So I was like, it was January sales. So I was like, damn, yeah, I'll have that. I will take that off your hands. I saw the price that it was meant to be, what it had been knocked down to, and when I asked, like, why is it so cheap, the guy said it's because it's Windows 8. There's a button down in the corner you can press. You press that. I know this, and I'm not a tech guy. You can press that, and it reverts it back to Windows 7. What's the problem? So yeah, but the disc was trapped inside. So as I say, I took it back. I explained to the guy there's a disc in there. I really need to get it out. He was great. He actually went and bought some. Well, he trusted me with the money to go and buy some small screwdrivers, the precision screwdrivers, to get the disc out. He did scratch it a bit on the way out. I'm not bothered about that. I'm sure it'll still run. If it doesn't, I'll get a new one. I can't be running out and getting a new one all the time, though, so this will have to be, in fact, I think the scratch that was on there, it actually had that on there when I ordered it, when it actually came through. So either way, I'm going to have to, if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to get a new one. I'm sure it will work. It's only a small scratch. So yet again, I've got people outside disturbing me. Why? Why? Well, I'm recording at rush hour again. Um, so yeah, what else? Yeah, so that's why there's a bit of a delay. Um, I was hoping to maybe get the first episode of Bleach Anime Reviews out in maybe like a week or two. It's not looking likely. I still have everything to learn, so I'm going to give myself an extra month Maybe March is when I can do it. Also, I'm hoping that I can get these out for a regular speed, and I'll go for maybe one a week. Um, of course, I need to learn what I'm doing first, and then if I feel comfortable enough to work at a speed where the quality won't drop, then I'm hoping for one a week. Otherwise, it'll just be one as I can get them out. I was thinking of maybe doing other animes as well. N7 Normandy 1 asked if I had seen Mass Effect Paragon Lost. I have seen it. I've seen reviews of it. I generally don't like reviewing things if I've seen a review of myself, because it generally does influence you. But it's kind of an old anime now, and I don't remember any reviews of it. I don't even remember if people said if it's any good or not. Um, so I might give that a review, um, just to see what I think of it. I do collect Mass Effect things. I'm still missing some of the comic books, which I'm upset about. I'm hoping I can find them somewhere. So I'll pick up Paragon Lost, and I might start with. I might put that as a review in just somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but I'm hoping to maybe do a review of that. Um, I might just take stills from that and not clips, just because I think people who are already with my channel are familiar with Mass Effect. At least I'm sure the majority of you will be. Um, so yeah, I might just take stills and just talk about what what I do and what I don't like. What else? Oh, I was thinking about doing to try and kind of like transition from gaming to anime, reviewing the Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. I am aware that there's more than just the Street Fighter 2 animated movie. There's more after that, but this is one that I remember from my childhood. I remember playing the game. Um, I think in my very early teens, and then the animated movie came out when I was 15. I managed to pick it up even though I wasn't the age on the box. Um, what age was it? I think it might have been a 15 and I was 14, or it was an 18 and I was 15 and got it anyway. So yeah, I've watched it again since. You can actually watch the entire thing for free on YouTube. But I will have to get the disc if I want to do a review of it. So yeah, I was thinking about doing that. And maybe a shorter series than Bleach. Maybe starting off with Bleach was a bad idea because it is how many episodes long? It's a lot of episodes. So I was thinking maybe a shorter series, maybe Claymore or Soul Eater, just to cut my teeth, so to speak, before getting into the meat of Bleach. But we'll see how I feel when I actually sit down to edit something. So maybe or maybe you can give me your feedback in the comments section. Just yeah, short series first and then Bleach, or the movies first and then Bleach, or I'll think of something. I'm sure I will along the way. I don't even have a name for this series yet. I've just been calling it the mega series that I'm working on, which is the Bleach, because that is going to be one hell of a long series. Like each, I think it might even reach. Let's see. It's usually going to reach maybe like 45 parts, I think, because that's how many discs there will be to cover the entire thing. I'm not going to miss out the filler arcs. I'm going to review those as well, because if I were to skip them, that'd be kind of like a cop out. Plus, I might surprise you with the filler reviews. I might like them. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing with the anime reviews. Now, someone did send me, I can't remember your name, sorry, someone did send me a private message saying I'm gonna miss the gaming stuff. I'm gonna still do the occasional gaming video. Uh, this is quite interesting because the game I was going to do a review of came out today, but I couldn't find it. That game was Earth Defense Force 2025, the brand new one in the series. I did play Earth Defense Force 1 and 2 back on the PlayStation 2. The current generation ones are Earth Defense Force 2017, Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon, and I think it comes up to date with 2025. I may have missed one out there. But the thing is with the current generation, the 360, the PlayStation 3, I'd never picked up any of the EDF games because the first one I played was Insect Armageddon. I didn't know at the time when I was playing it that this was a Western um, developer. It wasn't the one from Japan. So there were some things in there that I didn't like, and I understand that the 2025 goes back to the Eastern developer, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a bit more like Earth Defense Force 1 and 2. I understand the Earth Defense Force 2017, and was there a 2021? There may have been 2017. I know definitely existed. I'm hoping it's going to be more like 2017. I think I played that one as well. This is one of the few games that actually supports split screen. So the only two that I can think of off the top of my head are actually Earth Defense Force and Borderlands that still do split screen gaming. It's like it's one of those it's one of them mediums where split screen was great. If you had friends around, you had a couple of beers, you could just throw a game on that you all enjoy and just play it. So I'm hoping to get that. I went to the store today to get it. It comes out today. I went to the store to get it and I just couldn't find it anywhere. It was like they just didn't get it in. Like they're all currently focusing on the next gen, the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4. So I might have to order that off Amazon or something, and I will get that and I'll be reviewing it because it's an interesting series. Is Earth Defense Force mainly because I'll save it for the review, but I think Alex the Hunted put a video up of Earth Defense Force on his channel and why he loved it. I think it was one of his very early ones. Did he? Or am I thinking of the wrong? I think he did. I'm sure if you look in the comments, I'll ask Alex to put a comment in just saying if it was him that did the videos. So I think it was. I think he just did the one of why he liked it. I think he even said about the split screen as well. You'll just have to check with him in the comments below. Make sure that he comments. Well, hopefully he'll comment. So yeah, so there's still going to be the gaming things. I'm not moving away from gaming completely. There'll still be the odd video regarding games. So I'm going to be talking about The Wolf Among Us once it's finished. Long time wait for that. The Walking Dead season 2 once that's finished. I'll review the thing as a whole. I don't like reviewing it episode by episode because you can have some great episodes. Walking Dead series 1 being a prime example of this. You can have some great episodes and then that one duff one. I won't want anyone to think that I didn't like the game from a single video where I didn't like a single episode. So I'm going to review the thing as a whole, and if it dips in the middle like Walking Dead series 1 did, come on, it did a little, then I'm sure people are going to say you're wrong, but it dipped. So yeah, that will be. I'm still going to be doing gaming things, but it's like Wolf Among Us I will review once it's finished, and Walking Dead, and anything else that happens to pick up along the way. I was going to talk about Killer is Dead, do a review of that. I am a fan of Suda. Is it Suda 51? I think it's Suda 51. The reason why it's called 51 is the way the 51 are written. It comes out as a new word or something in Japanese. I did look it up earlier, but I've forgotten since. So I was going to do Killer is Dead review. It's not his best work. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I enjoyed all of the other games. Lollipop Chainsaw, Shadows of the Damned, was it? And what was the other one? I'm forgetting. He did have a Kinect one in the works that never came out, or maybe it just did in Japan. I feel like I'm missing one. Lollipop Chainsaw, Shadows of the Damned. I think there was one before that, but I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I have played them all, the Suda 51 games. Really do enjoy them. They're crazy as hell. But Killer is Dead is not one of his best. Mainly for the awkward controls. If you're wondering why I didn't enjoy it. So I think that's everything I've got to say. One last thing. I have made an abomination of a picture. I will be sharing that on Twitter. So if you're not on Twitter, you don't follow me on Twitter, you won't have to witness the sheer terror of a special picture that I was putting up on Valentine's Day. So yeah, you don't have to witness that. It's quite bad. I'm gonna put it up. I might not. You'll have to wait and see. I might put this up just to say Happy Valentine's Day. It's a special picture I made. It's quite funny. So yeah, I think that's absolutely everything that I've got planned coming up. I might make another update, pardon me, another update report video, just kind of like a diary of how I'm getting on. So that's absolutely everything from me. I've been Ensign Strider, and I